I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big 67. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
You know what they say, normal is as normal does. So, gays should be happy that they're now construed as being mainstream and normal. You're no longer alternative. Just saying. Good evening, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Monday, July the 6th in the year of our Lord 2015, representing the beginning or the first full week of the month of July, which is a full summer month. Here in this 2015 summer month. The number that you can call, by the way, is toll-free, 603-835-3224. Again, that's 603-835-3224. I really would, it's been a while since I've actually taken a call, so I do want to hear what people have to say about the stuff that I'm talking about. Over the weekend, I had to... After my speech, I had to take a trip back to my hometown to visit my parents because my father was had to go back into the hospital. Now, at this particular point, my sister, had decided that this is Dad. You're in and out of the hospital. This is ridiculous. We've got to figure out what is going on and get it under control. So we decided. He finally capitulated and said, I'll go over wherever you want me to go. So we did not take him to the VA hospital this time. We took him to a different hospital where he got proper care, finally. They started to really monitor him and started to get certain things under control. So they could absolutely, give him the right types of medications and the right doses. They monitored those because they wanted to get it right. So basically, when they send him home this time, they don't want him coming back anytime soon. And of course, neither do we. I mean, I'd like to be able, over the past couple of months, it seems like every time I've gone home to visit my parents, my father's been in the hospital. And I would like to be able to go back and go back home and visit my father with him not in the hospital. I'd like to be able to hang out with my dad, at home. But I got it to, these past few months, it's just a cycle of life. And some of you know what I'm talking about. And some of you are going to find out. But I've started to view my dad in a different light. Because every son views their father as being, ultra strong and super heroic. But for the first time in my life, I do believe I saw my dad as being mortal and being human. He's 75 now. And for the first time I saw, it's not that he's a little old man, but for the first time I saw a little old man. And, I'm just being honest with you. I don't like it. And, most people are not going to like that. I understand that. I'm not asking for sympathy or anything like that. I'm not seeking that. I'm just telling you what I have been going through over the past few months. And my dad brought up the talk. You guys are going to have to decide. So we have to decide what we're going to do when your mother and I are gone. And, my sister and I are thinking, well, no, we don't want to talk about this. But then we realized, yeah, it's something that we have to talk about. Unfortunately. That's just the reality of life. But here I see this man at 75 who did all he could in his prime years to defend this nation and our way of life, the American way of life. 21 plus years in the United States Air Force during probably the most dangerous time on the planet. During the Cold War, where at any time we could have gone from, defense condition, DEFCON 1, basically being peacetime, to DEFCON 5, full all-out World War III, at any time. And people don't realize this. Because we had a military that did such a top-notch job during that time period that most people did not realize the type of threat that they were under on a daily basis. But when you're a military brat living on a military base, you cannot escape it. You know the danger daily. And for 21 plus years, this man, this hero of mine, defended this country. And when the time comes for us to thank him and take care of him through our VA system, we try to screw him over. Him and millions of others who serve this nation just like him. It's a disgrace. And you've got a bunch of liberals out there who want to run around and talk about, well, we got to help the poor. We got to help the poor. We got to help this person. We got to help that person who needs to get off their ass and go find a freaking job. But those who put their very lives on the line and cause their families suffrage and heartache, oh no, we can't take care of them. Oh, no, as a matter of fact, maybe they should pay a good portion of their own health care out of their own pockets. My dad said, I have to pay this copayment. Are you kidding me? You have to pay how much of a copayment every time you go into the hospital? That is disgraceful. Every single vet that goes into the VA has to pay a copayment of $150 minimum. It makes me want to swear. It is the most ludicrous, asinine system I have. And you've got people like Bernie Sanders out there. Well, maybe we should just, tax the rich, 90% of their income. That's a bunch of bullshit because that money isn't going to go to the military. It's going to go to a bunch of lazy people who are sitting on their asses day in and day out, getting fat. Now, I'm sorry, but that